Okay, people, we're up to part 3 of today's learning pack on GC for Friday the 20th of August. Let's carry on part 3. So part 3 we'll be talking about adverbs and adjectives. So in this activity we're looking at adverbs, and it says here, adverbs add meaning to verbs, adjectives and other adverbs. They tell how, where, when, and how often something happens. For example, we have an example here. Studied. So you have a column here with verbs, a column with adverbs, the telling, how. You have another column and another column here, adverb telling where. Then the next column here we have adverbs telling when, and adverbs telling us how often. All right, so there we have the columns along there as an example. So let's read one from the verb. Studied, hard, inside, yesterday, daily. All right, so here we have all the words that we're going to use, and we're going to fill out this activity here. All right, this activity here. So activity: write adverbs and verbs to add meaning to these words. So we have again column of verbs, column of how, where, when, and how often. But we have words in here, A, B, C, D, E, all the way down to K, and we already have words filled out here. So all we have to do is fill out the how, where, when, and how often for this one in particular. So let's have a look, and we're using all these ones up here. Okay, so we're drawing from all the examples in the words up here, and we're placing them down into things. We may use them once, twice, 3, 4 times. Okay, so here we have in the for the how, we've got hard, ferociously, carefully, skillfully, acutely. And for where, we have inside, somewhere, everywhere, here, and anywhere. And for when, we've got yesterday, then, today, tomorrow, now. And for how often, daily, continuously, regularly, weekly, and never. So we need to find some words here and fill them out. So I want you to now use your paper, and we'll go through one line at a time. All right, we'll go across this way. So we're going to do A, fly. Fly. How do we fly? How do we fly? Where do we fly? Where do we fly? When do we fly? And how often do we fly? All right, so let's look at the first one. A, fly. Fly furiously everywhere, now, daily. Okay, it's all right, you can stop the video yourself. We'll just go through them quickly. All right. B, practice. Practice hard, anywhere, yesterday, continuously. C, don't worry, you can always stop it and fill it in yourself. You may choose different words to Mr. R, but I'm just giving you an example. You may want to copy Mr. R, that's all right, for a few of them, just so you get the gist of the story. You get to learn how to do the activity yourself. C, assist. Carefully, here, tomorrow, regularly. D. Was building skillfully, inside, today, weekly. E. Blew, fearfully, anywhere, then, continuously. F. Use, bravely, everywhere, now and daily. G. Studied, acutely. Acutely means looking at it intensely and not looking anywhere else, and looking in detail with a bionic eye. Acutely. Acute. There, yesterday, regularly. H. Here, acutely. Here, tomorrow, weekly. I. Prevent, carefully. How? Carefully. Where? Inside. When? Later. How often? Daily. That's meant to be how often. Sorry. J. Verb. The verb ran. Ran. How? Skillfully. Where? Outside. Outside, maybe. You're running outside, not inside. You drive your parents crazy. Eh? When? Then. And how often? Never. And last one, K, is working. The verbs are is working, bravely, where, outside again, when, right now, immediately, and how often, monthly. All right, so that's how you do that activity for, what do you call it? Adverbs and adjectives. That's the end of that part 3. Thank you. See you in part 4.